Okay, I was watching this video a few days ago called Drunk versus High, and I was like, this should be interesting because both of them are impaired, just impaired. I'm not gonna say judgment because I don't think high is impaired judgment, but I know drunk is impaired judgment. That's freaking obvious. Look at them people like dragging their friend through the street by their hair. Yeah, you're obviously completely there. But one of them, every single time you watch any video with weed in video in any sense, people are always like, alcohol and cigarettes kill people. Weed doesn't kill people. So why is weed illegal and alcohol and cigarettes not? We know. Like the common people, the government, the medical people, we all know that weed has benefits. It's got negatives too. So don't act like it's this holy cure-all drug that doesn't hurt you in any way, sense, or form when it obviously does. Just like if Tylenol hurts you, I think weed will. Well, it's from the ground. So are the poisonous berries. Tobacco is grown from the ground, but if you eat that, you will die. Just because it's natural does not mean it's good for you, dumb ass. But they're always like, why don't they make alcohol and cigarettes illegal? Okay, obviously none of y'all went to high school at all and ever learned anything about the prohibition period where they did make alcohol illegal and all heck broke loose. Where do you think mobs and gangs came from? Smuggling, underground facilities, craziness. Crime shot up during prohibition, which is why they got rid of it. It just caused more problems. People need their alcohol. That's absolutely hilarious. People need their alcohol. And an interesting thing, I always hear them say they won't legalize weed because they can't tax it. Oh, weed is legal in like 3, 4, 5 states as medical marijuana, and like California, they'll give it to you for anything. Hawaii knows what they're doing. They got their stuff packed up nice, neat, and tight. They know that if you don't need it, you ain't gonna get it. You have to have a serious medical issue to get medical marijuana. Oh, I have anxiety. Then go sit down. Shut up. Like, they make anxiety medication. Go take that. You don't need to puff because you have panic attacks. Just take medication like a normal person. Like, seriously, they only give weed to people who have serious things like HIV, AIDS, cancer, stuff like that, to where you basically don't die anyway. This is what gets me. I had looked up when did weed become illegal, because people be tripping as if weed it's only been illegal for 20 years, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. So I looked it up. Weed has been counted as a drug and has been illegal since the 1930s. Y'all acting like this is brand new. I swear more people now smoke weed than in the 70s. The weed age. Drugs were big then. People were doing all kinds of mess. Now y'all act like weed is the new thing. No, it's not. Y'all just resurrecting something that didn't fly off as hard back then. Y'all are freaking crazy. Get on my last nerves. And I bet so hard, if they did make alcohol at the least illegal, all y'all be tripping and complaining. Because y'all be going to the clubs and the best thing you can get is a soda. Like, I want the government, I want y'all to see this video, and I want y'all to make weed legal for 1 month, but make alcohol and cigarettes illegal for that same month. Now, what I want you to do, though, is put the same legal constraints that there was on weed on alcohol and cigarettes. So, like, if you get caught with alcohol and cigarettes the second time, not even second time, the first time, let's make it the first time, you get 5 years. Cause isn't that for weed? If you cover weeds 5 years, I don't know. It's a long time. It's not like 90 days or anything. It's after so many offenses. It's a pretty good amount of time. My bet I want 5 years. I want 5 years. It's like you caught. I'm not talking about regular cigarettes. I'm talking about all cigarettes. I'm talking about all alcoholic anything. I'm talking about beer, wine coolers, wines, tequila, martinis, anything with alcohol in it. Yes, I'm talking about cigarettes, e-cigs, nicotine gum. I'm talking about anything with that nicotine in it. You caught growing tobacco in your backyard? Let's go. Get in the cop car. Let's go. That's what I want. I want to see. I want to see what happens. I want to see how America responds to that. Bet you so hard they're gonna complain. I'm like, but this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted, isn't it? You wanted weed to be legal and alcohol and cigarettes to be illegal because they kill. And I'm like, a lot of things kill. You can drink alcohol and not die from it. It's called one glass every once in a while, not 15 shots every Saturday. Cigarettes, it's just end all. There's no right or wrong with that. It's just straight wrong the whole way around. That thing causes so many bodily problems, but they what? It's been around since before America was established. Like tobacco plant, that thing, it's indigenous. It grows here, so it's like, what you gonna do? It's gonna be there anyway. I don't know. Interesting things about weed. It does not cure cancer. It does not cure cancer. Nothing cures a cellular deformity. I highly doubt a cannabis plant can make your whole body work right. No. Also, they found that people who smoke a lot of weed end up having depression issues because it ends up messing with the hormone balance in your brain, the happy ones, the dopamine and the serotonin, and it starts messing with that after so long, after regular use all the time. It starts messing with that because the THC sits up in there for a few days and it starts getting in your brain and it starts messing with stuff. Is it killing your brain? No. It's just messing up how things are supposed to function for a short period of time. And marijuana users end up having a lot of issues like depression and some symptoms of schizophrenia. Ooh, you don't want that, do you? But no, you don't care. This is lies. This is all lies. Weed doesn't hurt you at all. It don't do nothing. Just like alcohol don't hurt you at all. Just like Tylenol don't hurt you at all. It's freaking ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It gets on my last nerves. And I'm like, are you serious? Y'all act like y'all need this to survive. And people are always like, I'm not addicted to weed. Bitch. I'm cussing. My mom's gonna see this. But, just because something does not addict you, like crack and cigarettes and stuff like that, to where your body literally gets a taste of it and it's like, oh right, this is now one of my normal functions. Just because it doesn't do that, don't mean you ain't addicted to it. Like, I just finished my Fritos chips. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be upset because I ain't got my Fritos. I'm addicted to Fritos at the moment because I got a bag of Fritos the other day. You can be, that's why they have people who are like addicted to food, addicted to running, addicted to something, because that thing causes your body to release dopamine, which makes you feel good, makes you happy. So every time you have it, you feel happy, calms you down, makes you comfortable. You just like it. Doesn't mean it has to be something harmful. Sometimes you're just emotionally attached to it. Like, notice cigarette people cannot handle stress. They get stressed, they need that smoke. I used to suck my fingers, these two, for years. Up until, what was it? Up until like 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Up until 3 years ago. I'm 18. I sucked my fingers until I was 15 years old. Whenever I would get stressed or upset, that's what I would do to calm myself down. Like, call her out. Gabby does weed. And she's like, oh, I'm not addicted to it. I'm like, okay, then why don't you quit then? Because this girl was literally navigating, trying to find a new job. And every time she would hear a place, do they drug test? So you're willing to give up a good paying job just so you can keep smoking weed? Are you an idiot? And now she's pregnant. So let's see if that stopped her. Most likely not. Most likely she's periodical. Bet so hard when she has that baby, she's gonna go right back to smoking it. I hope she don't breastfeed. Your kid gonna be so laid out. Also, medical marijuana, I cannot take that thing seriously half the time because of the names of it. If you still got street names and the dude delivering it to your house look like he's still in college with his polo shirt and some khaki pants and a lunchbox, what? How? That don't look serious in any sense of the term. That is some messed up mess. Yeah, that's my opinion on weed. Now here's the thing, if you smoke it, I don't care. That's you. That's you inhaling carcinogens into your body because smoking is not good for you. Just because the plant isn't hurting you does not mean the smoke coming off of it isn't. Ridiculous. Like, you may end up with black lung, not as quickly as that cigarette person will, because that's all kinds of stuff in that. But you probably will have damage to your lungs from smoke inhalation. That's like the main thing to kill people in a fire. Smoke inhalation. That's freaking insane. You people get on my last nerve sometimes.